Hello, good morning, good evening, etc., etc., all those things that I usually say. Welcome back to the Citadel. And for those who are joining for the first time, you got some pretty music here. So this is your photosensitivity warning. So I've also marked this in the description, but just in case, just want to say it just in case. Okay. All right, so we'll be continuing from yesterday. If you did not get a chance to see everything that happened yesterday, then go ahead and take a look and see everything that happened yesterday. So we'll be continuing. But long story short, the story of this game isn't all that complicated. You're a silent female protagonist named the Martyr, and when you first start, you're told you have to destroy seven angels who have been, I guess, brainwashed by the sleeping god. Who you are to destroy. Okay, this is our hub area, by the way. Okay, this guy who originally we originally saw when we first started. He basically said, like, hey, we summoned you. You're the only one that can do this. Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope. Okay, but we had already gone here to this first place, where we defeated an angel that was a brain. Then we went here, we defeated an angel that was I think it was Angel of Sloth. And she was like, just shoot me, please. I don't want to be brainwashed. Okay, and that's where we left off, pretty much. I also crashed yesterday. That was fun. By the way, everyone hearing me okay? I'm hoping. Okay, my chat apparently... No one else will watch right now. In a few seconds, the whole VOD. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm summarizing. But I'm saying, if like after this video they want to say, I wonder why that happened, or I wonder how he got there. Anyway, I see you're making great progress. 2 of the 7 guardian angels are already freed. We destroyed them, but they're freed. No one hears you. Then how did you know I was asking? Okay. Also, the relic, a fruit of ephemeral, an ephemeral fruit, is nearly complete. I wish I could give you the relic to you with my own hand. And then Lysander starts going nutty. Take these supplies. I'm looking. Yeah. 01000101. Check and mate. Okay, so we are now going to go to the domain of Karkonen. Telepathy. This act was actually the first one that really challenged me. We're actually Vevictus. We're actually getting close to where I left off in my personal playthrough, and then after that, everything will be completely new. But I just wanted to make sure everything was running fine in the game. Okay. Oh, we're already starting with the music pumping. Okay, so this game pulls no punches. You're seeing this for the first time. Yeah, it's a little graphically intense. And I don't mean graphically like computer graphics intense. Ow. I didn't reload. I haven't reloaded. Hang on. Okay. Okay, and if you haven't noticed, for reloading, You have to reload by pushing the reload button over and over again for a couple of these different weapons. Like, you have to load each individual munition. We also have an axe. Because, you know, why not? Why wouldn't we have an axe? Funnily enough, it's called the Forgiver. Because, you know, all this talk from, like, the guy we were talking to earlier, Lysander, said the angels were freed. We like, destroyed them. But we're kind of using this, like, freeing language when we're actually, like, we're taking them out. We're killing them. Okay? So we did get the sniper rifle in the last map that we played. Also notice there's an arc. Unfortunately, though, I can't do much with those in the way, so we're gonna blow that up. Did you know it got a sequel? Yes, I have it. I'll be playing that as well. And the sequel has gotten a lot more coverage, actually. I learned about this game from the sequel. So I saw Beyond Citadel on the Steam page, and then I looked at the game. Oh, you! Oh, these guys suck. They take up so much ammo, so I'm just gonna do this. That really wrecks. You don't even know. They take so many bullets to kill. Yeah, that energy beam completely destroys them. These guys, you can actually see what they were like. This was the person that was trying to kill us. All anime waifu girls. Ugh, yeah, that's the thing. Alright, alright. Whoa, where'd you come from? That just kind of came out of nowhere. At least from what I could notice. Okay. Whoa, there's another one. I hear another one of those big guys. You! Oh my god! No! Not even messing with it. Not even messing with it. Jeez. You don't understand. Those guys suck so bad. They whittle away your health like it's nothing. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Got him. Also, one big difference, something I mentioned yesterday, one big difference with this game from a lot of games that are kind of in this vein, this boomershooter vein, is there's no quick saving. There is a live system, as you can see by my character on the bottom here. There's a 2 there. I have 2 lives. But that doesn't mean I can use them yet, actually. Ah! I have to activate a pattern buffer first. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey. Jeez! Coming from everywhere. Stop! Guys need to take a chill pill. Chill it. Where are you? Where are you throwing from? Hang on, hang on, hang on. You! Stop it! Thank you. Okay. So, that is an endless chasm. Ow. Hey. Stop throwing stuff. These little red cultist ones, they're pretty weak, but in numbers they can be very annoying. Okay, so when you die, if you have lives, this is the pattern buffer you reactivate here. Basically, Resident Evil 0 zombie monkeys. They're not really monkeys. Comes off as monkey-like to you here. Is it because of their voices? Do they sound like monkeys? Okay. Now here's a food bonus. I'm full on food, so I'm gonna eat a food so I can get a food. Uh-huh. Okay. These golden spinny things, these are gold, funnily enough, but they give you 10 gold apiece. 1781, 1791, etc., etc. These are what we will use to buy things. For example, this is 50 gold for a blood bag, which is silly. I can't imagine wasting that. These silver ones are just 1 gold apiece. Not much. Who is doing that? You! Hey, 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 hey. Stop it. Whoa. You'll notice everything here is not hit scan. Everything here is projectiles. I said that yesterday as well. But people were not here to hear it. There's also bullet fall off. So after you shoot, the bullets will actually go at an arc. Which is really interesting. You don't see that a lot. Maybe in newer games. Definitely not in the boomershooter vein of games. There's a few different things in this game that are like that. They're just kind of gunplay fun. These are the sploders. They throw grenades at you from afar, and if you get too close, they will try to off you by exploding themselves. Ah, hang on. Yeah, reason why it's very difficult to hit these guys from afar is because your bullets will actually hit their axes they're shooting. But I'm not doing too bad getting headshots on them with the pistol from way far away here. BTW, sorry. Sorry I'm not talking much. Pretty pissed as of right now. I'm sorry, Naro. I'm sorry something happened that made you upset. This game is super interesting. I think so too. There are a lot of different interesting parts about it. And I make sure to talk about these points first because the points that a lot of people talk about are like the excessive gore, which yeah, there is a lot of that, and the cheesecake, which is this. You know, we're an anime girl. We're thick, right? we're not wearing a whole lot of clothes as well. So a lot of people focus on that, but like the gameplay's super tight. The gunplay is fun, it's interesting, and I think a lot of people like let the other elements of the game take away from it. The rest is window dressing, because in the end, if the gameplay isn't fun, it doesn't matter, does it? You know, there was Steve Jobs, and he died from is there anyone who hasn't heard that before? Ligma. Ow. Wasn't there another blower-upper? You can also use these strategically if you want, if there was someone actually there to get hit by it. Sorry. There's also always a little bit of an element of guilt with pretty much everything here, like when killing enemies, because I don't know, something about shooting all of these. They're all in like clad in armor or cloaks or whatever, but then you actually see their faces and you say they were actually like real people. They're anime girls pretty much, and it's just for me personally, like anime girl equals I'm gonna shoot at them. That isn't my first inclination, so. No, it's kind of messes with you a bit. Me, at least. Maybe if you hate anime girls, this would be the perfect game to play. The Designator. Okay. Also notice this one's strafing around, so they're trying to not get hit by my shots. Got hit anyway. Okay, so this may look like it's a really, really difficult jump. Like, how are you supposed to make this? But, let's see. The viscera and gore are great and all, but for me, what is so intriguing is the bullets and the actual projectiles having physics. Yeah, exactly. Like, pretty much everything. There's no hit scan, like in the original Doom. Okay, so this jump, you can actually make it. That would not be the way to do it, though. I wasn't running like I thought I was. Luckily, there was a fallback. Because that would have been the end. I would have just lost a life there. I was pushing the run button. I don't know why I wasn't running. We're going to try it again. If there wasn't any fallback there, that would have just been it. Would have had to start all over. Okay, so we'll drop back down here again, I think. Okay. Okay, so it was here. Alright. So now I'm holding on to shift. I should get a running head start. I missed it again. I missed it again! Seriously, I missed it again. I'm pushing shift. I'm running. Why did that happen? I do not understand why that happened. I really don't understand why that happened. But luckily, I had a life, but I really didn't want to have to waste it on something stupid like that. That's kind of the old school part of this, where you get a limited number of lives, and if you lose them, then you just start the whole level all over again. That kind of frustration. Okay, so I'm holding this. That means I'm in running mode right now. Yeah, see, that's how we were supposed to make it. You can actually yeet yourself off of ledges accidentally by overshooting if you're not careful. Like, you think you couldn't make it, but you actually could, no problem. You actually end up overshooting instead. Okay, so these guys, they can't even see me. I don't know why. Yeah, but dead. You know, I was listening to Imagine Dragons for a day, okay? Is there more to this story, or... I would think it would be like, I was listening to Imagine Dragons, and what? I feel like there's something missing from this story. Okay, so we are running. Alright, there we go. Ooh, you. Stop. Thank you. Who's doing that? Who's throwing axes? Who's throwing? Quit it. Yo! Come here. You can also kick. Goodbye. Ow. And you're done. Okay. So yeah, I just had to reload each individual bullet there. Honestly, personally, it's these levels that I dislike the most because of the endless chasms with really, really cheap falls. You, like, just insta-kills. Beyond Citadel rectifies this because a lot of people complained about it. So if you fall off a ledge in Beyond Citadel, you will just appear back on the ledge. Which, personally, I appreciate. Okay, so... Map 1 done. So, what was there more to your story, Naro? You were listening to Imagine Dragons, and then what? Or is that just it? Is that the whole story? Okay, high ground. Okay, we also have mechanical enemies as well, as you can see here. Okay, we gotta be careful here, because again, there's more of this. More of this endless chasm. The endless death chasm. Kick. 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 Yeah, we're just that strong. Okay. So as we can see from our map here, we got enemies waiting for us on the other side here. I could have sworn I just saw the cellar for a second. So you might notice, like, when you turn, you can see some... It's pretty instantaneous, but there's some poppin'. I hate YouTubes. I sent the joke 3 effing times. I'm even more pissed. I'm sorry, Gnarl. I don't know why YouTube does that. Ow. I don't control the YouTubes. Trust me, if I could, things would be a lot different. Would they be better? Would they be worse? I don't know, but they would be different. Okay, I think we're clear of enemy. Ooh. Not clear of enemies. Now I'm really interested as to what the joke was. Okay. Yeah, hiding behind shields. Why can I make balls jokes on Ame's stream but I can't on yours? I don't know. Don't ask me how YouTube works. Actually, I went into chat moderation and I made it so you can't say the word balls ever. 'Cause that would be naughty. Thought of Courage the Cowardly Dog when I said that. And I was feeling naughty. Ow! Hey! Stop it! That hurt a lot. Okay, someone, you, stop. Okay, got our green key card here. Let's hoover up some gold. Got our energy. Ooh, and a 10 gold piece. It's another thing I like about older games like this is just kind of like picking up all the little things. It's like just little bits and pieces of dopamine from each little pickup. Something about it is just kind of, I like it. One of the reasons I like Minecraft. Not for the mining or anything, but just like picking up things and you hear that pop sound. No, actually, Amy, it's not a skill issue. Mods get a little bit more leeway when it comes to saying things. For some reason, regular chat, like, they get filtered a lot more. Like, I'm pretty sure you could say almost anything you wanted within reason. And your chat would go through fine. I had this problem on Ame's stream as well. Or like, where mods would be able to say stuff, and I try to say the same thing, and it never goes through. YouTube is weird and dumb. You! Stop existing! Stop it! Okay. Oh. Wait. Have I been here? Have I been here? Oh, this is here. Okay. Got it turned around, I guess, is all. Alright. So here's a jump we have to make. First time I tried to make this jump, failed miserably and died. Let's make sure these guys aren't causing any trouble first. Can you get over here? Okay, let's try one of these. Not even close. Okay, so we're in running stance. There we go. Ow. That hurts a lot. Okay, some rocket launcher ammo, so we're probably gonna have a big enemy we gotta shoot. Hey, quit it! There we go. So these enemies, if you shoot them in the body, they will blow up immediately. If you shoot them in the head, you can keep their bodies around for strategery. If there's an enemy, you can just kick them and launch them in, which I think I mentioned before, but I love it so much I said it again. I think it's so interesting and cool that they do that. I knew it! I knew it! Big enemy. It's kind of a fun vantage point here. And take advantage. Totally taking advantage. Doing it. Okay, we can get some gold here. That's nice. Anybody else? You. Hey. Hey. They may be brainwashed cultists, but you gotta hand it to them. Their aim is impeccable. Alright, let's see if we can do something about this guy. We can also take our grenades and put it on the end of our pistol and shoot it. Because reasons. Why not? Right? Why not? That is so fun. So much fun. R. I turn into a pirate whenever I have to reload. R. Right? Not a pirate. I turn into Mr. Krabs, I guess. Blood bag. I have no control over it. Can I send balls jokes through SMS? How can your aim be worse when you're aiming? I don't know. I've noticed that in this game. Like, a lot of times, firing from the hip actually is easier than when you're aiming down sights. I don't get it. I don't get why, but it's a thing. I swear. Ow! Hey! Hang on. Hang on. Stop it. Stop it. Yeesh. Yo. Stop. Okay, that looks like it put up a door, but it actually pulled down a door. Pulled the door down from down there up. Now enemies are coming in. Hang on. Pause the explanation. Anybody else left in here? I think that's everyone. It is. Okay. I can search in peace. Anyone in here? Anyone here? Okay. Yes, a food. So I explained yesterday, actually. Maybe you don't know how these bars work. This would not be a good place to do it. So I want to use my mouse, but I can't show you with my mouse. So you got on the bottom left, you've got your red. That's your blood bar. So that's your health. But it can only go as high as your food bar, which is the green one. Same with stamina. Stamina is used up by running. It's used by double jumping, but not regular jumping. It's also used by kicking and by X. Okay? But you can see it only goes up to 21 because food is at 21. So food is actually the ultimate in health thing in this game. Food controls all. If you has the foods... I want to say something that rhymes with oods, but I can't think of anything. Not nudes. That would be too easy. That's low-hanging fruit. If you have the foods, I don't know. If you have the foods, you can really do anything. As long as you got food. Okay, glad I came over here because we would have needed this. Our yellow key card. I almost said a green key card. I swear I know colors. I swear I know colors. I do. I really do. Search in piss? What? What? I think Naro is speaking in code. Search in piss. What does it mean? Okay, we are full on energy, so we should totally be using those. Do need this. Rock grenades are very helpful. Can't do that. Okay, but we did just get the yellow key card. But this goes somewhere. I want to see where this goes. Wait. Just... Huh? I guess it goes up? I'm confused. Okay, this goes down. Okay. Or drop down. Hi! Hi! Yeesh. Okay. I'm full on food. So we're good on that part. So why did we just come drop down here? Oh, great. Alright, we gotta make this. We don't have a pattern a pattern buffer. Okay, now we can go through here. I don't think we were able to before. Hello, and an extra life! I've never been so happy to see you. You weird little anime boy. Okay, so now we can buy blood bags if we want. But we might get them later. If you have the foods, death eludes. Wow. Amy with the rhymes. I never would have thought of that. I am ashamed of myself for not having thought of that. Yeah, I'm gonna totally upgrade my RPG so I can carry more at once. But he thinks I already have enough. I'll tell you when I've had enough. Fine. Do I want quick swing? Ooh, I do want battle armor. That sounds nice. And scout armor? I already have one of those. Okay. Nice burp, anime lowly boy. Ew. Smash? What? If you have the foods, you can watch the Groods featuring Wow. The Croods. That looked like a G to me for some reason. The Croods featuring Nicolas Cage. Never not Nicolas Cage. Not the Beast! Oh, the memories come flooding back. Oh, that was the funniest movie I've ever seen in my life. The funniest movie that I never thought was a funny movie in my... I never would have guessed was a funny movie. Oh my god. Oh, good times. Good times. Okay. Do I have this? I already have one of these. Okay. Airburst Warhead. Do I want that? I will make our Forgiver axe a bit better. I'll give myself a food bonus. Alright. I just bought chain gun ammo. I just bought I feel so stupid right now. I feel so dumb. Yes, for real. The Wicker Man was the best comedy movie that wasn't even supposed to be a comedy movie that I've ever seen. Wait, so now I'm here? Why am I here now? Oh, did this open? Hello? Wow. We got all the absolute cinema just because MF got debt because he bought a freaking island. I mean, Nicolas Cage really is a national treasure. You can't. It's something you can't deny. For better or for worse, he really is a national treasure. He just is. I don't know if he just doesn't take himself seriously, and that's why he acts like that, or he takes himself so seriously that he acts like that. I don't know which it is, and to be perfectly honest, I don't care. What are you doing? What are you doing? Taking cover. Stop it. Stop. 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 What? How did she just die? I just heard her go, ugh. Ah, red key card. Yes, my favorite. Ooh, there's someone in the corner here. I'm gonna get him. Here's Johnny. Ugh. Didn't expect that. Then her body poofed away. You just gotta be careful here. That specific red texture, that's spikes. Insta-death. And I hate insta-death more than anything in video games. Insta-death pisses me off to no end. Like, if I get too many insta-deaths, that's pretty much rage bait for me to want to quit a game very, very quickly. I don't know why I thought there was something in here. There wasn't. Okay, so I got a red key card. What do I do with it now? There was a red... Ah, it was here. Okay, and down the hatch. Now you gotta remember how goofy he was in that movie about man who thought he was a vampire. It was Cage's idea to be so freaky. They told him, do whatever you want, we don't care. So the thing is, he does that in so many movies, though. Not just that one. Pitfall. Ah, I remember this level. This level's a bit labyrinthian and annoying. And as you can see, full of enemies. Chock full of enemies. So many enemies. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Sometimes this game has zero chill. Zero chill. Alright, little one. Whoa, whoa. Where are you shooting from? Come on. Okay, you're done. Stop it. This is a snakeskin jacket. For me, it is a symbol of my individuality and my belief in personal freedom. Yeah, if you let Nicolas Cage do whatever he wants, he's definitely something else. No argument there. Stomp! Whoa! I'm trying to stomp these little guys. Haven't you ever just wanted to stomp the little guy? Let me. Let it happen. Those little blobs aren't just little blobs. They bite. They have little teeth. They're little monsters. Hey, you can't go through that way. Whoa, little monsters. So a bunch of little blobs and a bunch of mechanical things. Whoa, see? See? They got teeth. I was not lying. Luckily, they usually miss. Whoa, stop. Oh, where that robo guy went, but he gone. Okay, so I think, yeah, that just opened up this here. No point in wasting ammo on these, unless they're really far away and you want to take them out real quick. Who's shooting at me? Stop. Okay, done. Stop it. Trying to take pot shots, that's my job. My job to take the pot shots. Get out of here. Okay, got the green key card. We had that green door earlier. What is over here? What is over here? Ooh, another SMG. So now I got 2. And they take forever to reload. Watch. Reloading. Reloading. I'm still doing it. Still reloading. In firefight time, that is awful. Like, if you're in a firefight, you cannot wait for that. It's yet another reason why I barely use those. Take forever to reload. So long. Okay, so now we're back over here. Got our elevator up here. And now we got more little blobbies. Blobby. I wish for a big fish with no teeth, cashier. Absolutely traumatized. Ah! Ah, hang on. Wait for your death, please. One at a time. Stompy. And go on. Get out of here. Okay, this blood bonus will not do me any good. I'm gonna eat. Did that just make one of those spawn in? Huh. Weird. Okay. Now, I remember getting stuck here for a while, not knowing what to do. There was this area, which I can't go through. Hey. Hey. I kick you, machine. I kick you in the name of foot. Blood bag. Sounds like an insult. Take that, blood bag. Nicolas Cage named his own style of acting Nouveau Shamanic? Really? Oh, that's open. Alright. Ugh. Gross. Alright, we got our yellow key card. Now, where was the yellow door? Where was the yellow door now? I'm not remembering where the yellow door was. There was a yellow door, right? What? Where? Who is shooting from where? Is this the yellow door? It is. Okay, here's our pattern buffer. So if we die, we can come back here. Yeah, the place I actually got stuck was here. It was like, where do I go now? And I was wandering around here forever and ever. Actually, apparently you're supposed to jump into this. I just happened to find it by accident. And then there's this little guy. Out of nowhere. Out of left field. He's just here now. Okay, let's top up our food. Can I battle armor? I can. But now I have no gold. But I think we're good for a little while. Load. And load. Don't need to load that. Alright. It's machine gun ammo, which I don't use the machine gun a lot unless I absolutely have to. I save it for special instances. Okay, we got some robos over here. Some robo-bozos. Alright, you're done. Really? I can't say I'm surprised that he came up with that. That sounds like a thing he'd come up with. It most certainly does. Alright. Time to squash some blobs. That bursts are actually they're kind of cute in a creepy little way. Okay, so we need to get the red key card now. Okay, there's some food around here, which we don't need, actually. A lot of instances we need food, but now is not one of those times. Okay, got a couple blood bags. Be careful here. So luckily, there's no instant death pit, so even if we fall, it's not the end of the world. But we do want to get all these, because those are chunky. Chunky gold. Now I just have to remember where the green... Why? I'm getting colors mixed up today. Where the red key card is. Where was the red key card? Oh yeah, I think I gotta drop down into somewhere. Yeah, I wouldn't have access to this place otherwise if I didn't come up here. Okay, so I went the opposite way. Yep, that's what I wanted. That's absolutely what I wanted. 100%. Totally what I wanted. Not that big of a deal. Not that big of a deal. It's not instant death. The process itself is about how do you augment your imagination in a healthy way so you can believe you're these characters. You don't feel like you're acting. You feel like you're being. Whoa. That's so profound in its profundity. Sounds like something a yogurt-sucking guru would say. You're not acting. You're being. Whoa, I never thought of it that way. Okay, so we got some enemies here. Okay. No one left in here. And some gold, very nice. And some foods, also very nice. Let's eat one, so we can take one. Eat one, take one. Alright, and I'm guessing this is an elevator up. Very quiet. Very, very quiet. Anybody got an opinion about the music? I'm curious. Like, you think it's good, it's bad, you think it fits, think it doesn't fit? Like, I'm just curious what your thoughts are without my input at all. I do have opinions. I'm just avoiding saying them, because I don't want to taint yours. Gold, 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 gold. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Okay, I believe that's the end of this weird labyrinthian level. Vibes? Music is boring, it repeats itself too much. Those are two very diametrically opposing opinions. But not all are vibes. Like, that level was pretty vibey. Some of them are more upbeat. Downfall. Whoa. Holy cow. Eesh. They're all lining up. Lining up to get some. Sounds like that soundtrack from Plants vs. Zombies, just worse. I wouldn't know. I've never played Plants vs. Zombies. I don't know. This music here kind of gives me a 90s anime vibe. Maybe it's just me. Yeah, I mean, they're definitely different. from level to level. Like, they got really different vibes from each one. There's a reason for that, actually. So, pretty much, like, personally, like... Wait. I don't have a strong opinion outside of vibes because I haven't been paying close attention, but when you drew my attention to it, I liked it because of the atmosphere it was creating. Yeah. So, I think it doesn't... At the very least, it doesn't detract from the game. I don't think it does. I wouldn't go as far as say it's boring, but I would say it meshes with the game. Like, it's not, like, super iconic or anything, but I think it fits. I think it thematically fits. The reason I didn't want to taint anybody's opinion about it is because, like, there are some that fit better. Like, this one, for example. To me, this totally fits, like, the 90s anime vibe, personally. And yeah, it does loop a little bit, but there is a reason for that. So this whole soundtrack is actually free BGMs. But I never want to taint anybody's opinion of the music just because they're free BGMs. But if I just tell someone they're free BGMs, immediately, opinion tainted. Like, I personally think that even if you choose free music, if you choose it in a smart way, it can feel like it fits. Like, it can sound and feel good. Because I looked up this OST, and, like, usually when I really like a game, I look up the game's OST, because, like, especially if I vibe with it. And I was surprised to find out that everything was, like, free stuff. Some of the stuff, yeah, you can tell, it kind of sounds like it's free BGM. But other times, it's like, it really seems to fit the vibe. And, like, they're not bad decisions by any means, I don't think. Like, I don't think they're bad music decisions by any stretch. But yeah, they are kind of short. They do end pretty quickly. I can totally get where Naro's coming from, where it can feel repetitive. But on the same token, I also feel like it totally fits in some places. And if it doesn't fit, then at the very least it doesn't detract. I have not yet... There are some times in a game where I hear in-game music and I'm like, what is this track doing in here? It makes no sense with this map. But I haven't gotten that from this game. I have not thought that. Do I look like I care? Do I look like a person who cares if music is free? If it's good, it's good. If it's not, if it's not, it's not. If it's mid, it was the last soundtrack. You mean the last track? Whoa. They all just lined up for that one. Okay. Luckily, that guy really can't do much against us. Just pop up, say hello, fill him with bullets, let him take his shots, reload, and do it again. There we go. And he's done. And to answer your question, Naro, do you look like you care? I mean, I don't really know what you care about, to be perfectly honest. Let's see. You care about Dami Mommies. That's like all I know, really. You like Dami Mommies. That's one of the few times that I saw, like, actual passion in you, aside from the fact that, like, you show up to my streams pretty regularly and at really weird times. That comes off as, like, kind of a passion thing. Otherwise, it's Dami Mommies, where you are, like, really, really excited about it. Not dealing with that. Those enemies are garbo. I hate them. Okay, we're in a close quarter, so you'll switch to shotgun. That is why. I'm full of hatred and despair, but Dami Mommies are the cure for my broken heart. Where does the protagonist of this game fall under? Is she not muscular enough for you? Is she too delicate looking? And like, what game can you say where you can look down and see this? Like, what game can you say where you can see this, right? Does that do anything for you, or is it not Dami Mommy enough for you? Too much waifu, not enough Dami Mommy. Someone here. Dead? Dead. Ah, our pattern buffer. Yay. So if we happen to die, we will come back here. Hopefully that won't happen. Hopefully. She's too silent. I prefer a confident woman. Who says she's not confident? You ever heard of the strong silent type? Just because she doesn't grunt like the Hedon character doesn't mean that she's not confident. Silence is not lack of confidence. What was the phrase? It's like be quiet and walk with a big stick or something like that. I can't remember what it was. But silent protagonist totally tracks with the era of game that this is seeking to reproduce. This game actually draws a lot from actually Wolfenstein 3D, which that was way before there were voice protagonists. I'm not letting you do that. Not letting you do that. Yeah. Get lost. Okay, who's in here? You! And you. Okay, let's make sure we're not missing anything over here before we leave. Some machine gun ammo. Okay, a little bit of gold. A little bit of more machine gun ammo. This is an elevator. Okay, but it's too soon to judge yet. Plus, it's pissing me off how she has such a small amount of clothes on herself. Not only in a gunfight, but also she will get cold. Yeah, I remember you saying that to my post. Or like not focusing on the waifu access on the waifu aspect. It's like she looks like she'd be cold. I mean, I guess the real question is like, where do you draw your suspension of belief? There's a lot in anime and a lot of anime culture and just like cartoon and action culture in general, where it's like, realistically, and in video games too, like realistically, how would this protect you? It's all just leather. Bullets would pierce through that like super quickly. Like we're just kind of suspending our disbelief at this point for the sake of the game. Which is fine, personally. I'm totally into that. Is this the level I'm thinking it's gonna be? Please don't be the one I'm thinking it's gonna be. Okay, it's not. Okay, good. This level, though, this is a... At least I think it is. I think this is a really difficult one. Main reason being... The boss hits really, really hard, and there's, like, no cover. They give you fake cover. You'll see what I mean in a second. You! No! I hate these enemies so much. Now, I have not let them get close to me yet. But if you let those enemies get close to you, with their flamethrower, they whittle away your health so quickly. These ladies, they totally ruin your day. The run ruiners. Go on. Go on. Yes. See you later. Goodbye. I don't know why they move. I don't know why they move after they're dead. Okay. And then this part. So, these are armor shards, which have been around since, like, Quake 2, right? These armor shards always make me laugh. If we're going to talk about suspension of disbelief, you imagine your character just running around and be like, oh, here's a piece of armor. I will just pick this up and slap it onto my body. Okay? And here's another one. I'll slap it onto my body. This adds more to my armor. Okay? This one also adds more to my armor. Because reasons. Like, okay. It's just for the sake of the game. It's a little bit arcadey feeling, and that is okay. These things. Hate these stupid turrets. Hate. Hate. Ah. Arr, 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 arr. Okay, you're done. This is the boss I'm thinking of, right? Pretty sure. Okay, do not want to lose everything in this firefight. Whoa, that was a sploder. Okay. Hang on. Not that I like to eviscerate my enemies, but it does save on ammo. Those guys you don't want to get too close to. They'll pump you full of plasma before you get a chance to get close enough. Poor woman. That MC is a psycho. Master of Commerce? I will BRB. Who's the poor woman? You talking about the armored ladies that shoot me with fire? Hardly poor. They are aggressive and awful. Yeesh. Yeesh. Oh, I can do this. I can lean. I rarely make use of this, but I can. Make it feel a little bit more tactical. Okay. Now let's do some of this. Okay, let him get his little shots in there. Smash. Is that another thing that makes you happy, Naro? Smash. Ow! Yeesh. Okay. Stop that. Stop that. At least we can see the bullets coming. I appreciate that a lot. Oh, wait. I have a sniper rifle. This thing may help a lot. Oh, it did. And maybe it's because I softened it up a bit. Maybe. Whoa. I was scared for a second there. Okay. Alright, now we get to mow over some enemies. Have some cereal. I don't know why that makes me think of cereal. That's what it looks like to me. Wow, you are missing horribly. And so am I. Aha. Okay. Stop. I'm sorry. Be released. Who's throwing? Who's throwing? Someone is throwing. You. And you. Stop. I like this music as well, by the way. I appreciate it. Kinda hits me with that, like, emotional anime vibe. Looked like you're pissing on homeless. Based. What? Some people likes that kind of people. Why else Katsuki and Bakugo would have so many fans? I guess. I guess. Oh, there's another one. Someone else has a mech around here. Something tells me my mech is better than theirs. Where are they? I hear them, but I don't see them. Is that them? I think I like my idea of cereal a little bit better. Ooh! It's an extra life! I want! It's also a little guy here. Hang on, hang on. Alright. I'm gonna splurge a little bit. Why are you hanging out over here? This is precarious, sir. Why would you come over here and be like, I'm gonna wait on this precarious ledge? Lysander told me that Harkonnen had a severe injury during a war to protect humanity. She lost all her limbs and most of her internal organs and her central nervous system. Wow, brutal. Our cybernetics could not preserve her mind, and she is now more than a mindless. And she is, I think it means no more than a mindless mobile turret. He said. That's unfortunate. She demanded the other angels to reanimate herself, not to let us lose hope, by pretending as if she is still there. How could our lords treat themselves that cruel? I think I could get some meaning from that. Wait. Wasn't I gonna buy something from you? Yeah, I was. Hang on. I can't buy food from you yet. You still don't have food. That stinks. That's stinky. Okay, got enough of that. Alright. Man, every time I have to jump over a ledge like that, just makes me a little bit antsy. Let's be honest, one of our YouTube mods just watches the stream silently censoring every word I say. I see you, I know where you live. But can you buy his... Yes, it works, Gnarl. It works. I'm definitely not saying that. Like, if we're gonna talk about cringe terminology, to me, that's super cringe terminology. Actually, one of the things that makes me hate the internet is terms like that. Yeesh. Whoa. Where does this take me? The thing is, these jump pads, I have no idea how they work. Like, where is this going to take me? Is it going to make me go up there? Is it going to make me go over there? Okay. Just kind of sends me generally up. Alright, stop it. Anybody else? Anybody else? Okay, we'll get out first. Push that button. Get back in. Yeah, it's kind of weird that YouTube lets you say that. Almost as if it doesn't know that that's offensive. Or maybe it knows you're testing it. What about that? It's possible, right? Alright. Down we go. Pattern buffer. Yes, this is the part of the level I hate. Hate. Okay, so you got a new enemy type here. They're not too bad. But they are an enemy type that that shoots plasma. Ah! Okay. So obviously you can hear something around here. You can hear like some kind of whirring jets or something. Like, what is that sound? Who could that be? What could that be? Long story short, it's the boss. As soon as I push this button, oh, by the way, I believe this is a little bit, I want to say this is kind of an H.R. Geiger Metroid-ish reference. The boss will come in as soon as I push this button. But these things, they look like they're cover, but they blow up. They go away. Now you can say balls. Maybe it was the context in which you said balls. Alright, let's get this over with. As soon as I push this button, it's going to show up. Alright. Leaving. Goodbye. This guy. This freaking boss. Alright. This boss is awful. It takes so many bullets, so much damage. What freaking context? There was none. You mean you just said balls before and it wouldn't let you? Okay, no. So this is going to take a while. This is going to be an exercise of patience. Yes, I will absolutely cheese this boss. Because the first time I fought it, I almost lost all my lives. Almost lost all of them. Kind of sounds like a vacuum cleaner. I will absolutely do this. Oh, you don't like that, huh? You don't like being cheesed? I don't like when I first played through the game that you almost ended this level run. Yeah, not doing it again. Not happening. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry is one of the most pointless statements ever. Because you're not sorry. Why even say it? Ah. I saw levitating anime girl with guts all out. Smash, I think? I don't know. I'm not sure you're gonna be able to get a very good look at her. 'Cause I don't want to give her a chance to take me out. Her hits are hard. She hits really hard. And she's got so much health. Too much health. Cheesing really is the only option here. So like I said, those things over there, you can still see them. They look like they would help, but like one hit from one of her projectiles and they're gone. And yeah, Naro, if you really want to get a good look at her, you can just like go from that frame that we just had just now. You can go back in the video and pause it to get a good look at her if you really want. But I'm not going to take that much time to look at her, because I don't want her ruining my run. Ow! Nope. All my nope. All of my nope. Gonna come up closer. Gonna come up closer. No. I don't think I would give her a chance either. Not my type, really. Why not? What's wrong with half torso hovering Hoover girl? She's got nice intestines. And that's a compliment, if ever there was one. When was the last time you got a chance to compliment a lady's intestines? I don't see how that phrase could possibly be taken out of context. It'd sound bad and or creepy. So much health. Gotta remember, these sniper shots, these are powerful. They take out tanks with a few shots. That was dumb. You coming out? You are, okay. Come on. Totally cheesing it, I know. Doing it, though. Doing it. Or it may depend if she paid for dinner. Maybe free food. Maybe if I were desperate. I'm not sure she would fit in the restaurant. Would have to be outdoor dining. Whoa. I could have ruined that real quick. Whoa, hey. Hey! You're not supposed to be able to do that. You weren't doing that before. Don't do that. I know I'm being quiet. I know. I'm just trying to focus. She can tear through you like a hot knife through butter. I have the experience. Trust me. It's real, real bad. Okay, should we go back to this for a while? Oh, did I get her? Nope, not yet. I thought I heard explosions. I thought maybe she was dead. She was not. I mean, try to understand, man. I don't have much rules for dates. But at least half torso. But at least half torso and not trying to shoot me with lasers is a good enough deal. Maybe you're setting your standards too high. Maybe you should make a little concession there and accept the lasers. Accept the good with the bad, right? Ah. Yeesh. This really is a trial of patience. She has so much health. Okay, and there still is the torso part. The better half? What are you trying to say? Just in case. I don't remember if I activated there or not. In the better half. Starting to sound sussy-wussy. Isn't her personality enough? How dare you, Naro? Finally. I'm sorry. I apologize. Oh, and she is crying. That's so sad. Apparently she was a good person, or angel, or whatever. We listened to what the little Shota boy said earlier. She like helped in times of war or something like that. Okay, what do we get here? Doubles your ammo carrying capacity. Ooh, that's nice. I like that. All right. Okay, and now back to the hub world. Hub area? Descending. Not loading. Descending. Okay, so if you remember earlier, Lysander was all like, I hope this helps you on your next journey. I wish I could give you whatever this thing is with my own hands, and started freaking out. I talked to him again. We must destroy. It says nothing. And then we see the next act. Domain of Lysander. Dun dun dun. So yeah, he's our next boss. Okay, so little bit of a gold cheesing here. So we have 3 blood bags, 3 oxygen canisters we can't pick up. What a twist, right? Who would have seen that coming? Okay, so since we can't pick this up, we're all full. We can sell the 3 that we have. Our 3 blood bags, 1, 2, 3, and our 3 O2 canisters, 1, 2, 3. And then we can pick them back up. That's nice, right? And if we want to be particularly cheeky, I did this yesterday. There was no one around to see it. This is Act 1, Domain of Vector, but we're not going to do it. So this game has the ability to, if you go into an act, as soon as you get into the act itself, at any time, you can enter the menu and go back to the hub. And one thing that happens every time you go back to the hub is all of the food and all of the O2 canisters and all of the blood bags respawn. And what happens when they're full? You can go to the cellar and sell all the stuff in your inventory, whatever's laying there, and then you can go pick them up, and then you can do it again. I wanted to tell he's smashable, but I forgot his name. Lysander. I think he'll still be here. Yeah, he's here again. We can. Yeah, Lysander must destroy. Okay, so now we can sell all this stuff here. 3 blood bags, 2 O2 canisters, 2 foods. 3 blood bags, 3 O2 canisters, 2 foods. Okay. Let me just pick all that up. I'll only do it one more time, but we can totally do it again. So you can just continue this process as much as you want. This is a way to cheese the game and the gold. Otherwise, the technically more upstanding way to get gold would be to go through each act and go through killing all the enemies and going through each act again and again, picking up gold, picking up gold, picking up gold. But it gets kind of grindy, right? But if you want to grind, that's fine. Like, some people don't mind the grind. But personally, I think if there's something like this that you can do in the game, and this game is not forgiving, by the way, you absolutely should. Some people think it's like it's taking advantage of the game, you're just taking advantage of loopholes. Yeah, I'm gonna take advantage of loopholes. This game's hard. Behind me? There's nothing behind me. What are you talking about? This guy again. Okay. Okay, so now we're full on everything. So now we can sell 3 blood bags, 3 O2 canisters, and 3 foods. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So that is an easy 450 gold per pop. We can just do over and over again. But I'm not going to do that here. Right. What we are going to do here is we're going to get the shock hammer, which is the auto shotgun, which I love. Raw power. Simple and effective. Yes, I love it. Okay. Let's see. Heavy barrel. We also want that. $200 RDS belt. Which we cannot get because we don't have enough. I could cheese the gold, but I'm not going to do that right now. Okay, so now we have the shock hammer. This auto shotgun is so good. Okay, must destroy. Farewell, goodbye. See you later. And for some reason, he's going to undertake a huge growing spurt, and when we see him, he's going to be huge. I don't see how that could possibly be taken out of context. And yeah, a lot of the people that you see in this game are like vaguely androgynous, but for the most part, the anime girls that you see are referred to as girls. So there are a few that are like Lysander. Into the gauntlet. Stop. Yes, you can shoot their projectiles, which I think is really interesting and fun. Are you Gaure? Who told it's about you? You're so egotistic. Egotistical. The correct word is egotistical. You think the world revolves around you. That's interesting. Coming from someone who tells me what I'm thinking. That's very interesting. I find that assessment to be genuinely interesting. Okay. And the soundtrack is already done. It's gonna restart now. Got another Metroid / H.R. Geiger-esque statue over there. I don't even know what Gaure is. What is Gaure? Look at that! This little guy. He's like, I'm the seller. I'm gonna hang out over here on a precarious ledge. You have to figure out how to get to me so you can buy stuff from me. And screw you. Detonator. Hi. Oh, and there's more. But wait, there's more. Anybody else over here we can pick off while we're over here? Doesn't look like it. There are enemies in here, though. Sometimes you just gotta appreciate how they explode. Did that actually get anyone? It did not. That was an interesting sound that one made. Kind of reminds me of Combine Soldiers, how that death was. Doesn't really sound human. Arr. Yeesh. Axes flying everywhere. Whatever those are. Hammers? Okay. Okay, finally. He's so silly. Love him. Love who? The cellar boy? Hanging out on the edge? Being all edgy? Really? Really, slime blob? Get out of here. Who's doing that? Who's throwing? You're throwing. Stop it. Stop. Anything up here? No. Probably eat something. What have you done? What have I done to what? Or to who? Or about what? That never gets boring. Now I have to do edging skibbity sigma. What? What does that mean? All I hear is Zoomer speak. Or is that Gen Alpha speak? I don't know. You're in the way. Go blow up. Thank you. How did you not get hurt? How? How did you not get hurt? Really? She was like right by her explosive friend there. Shotgun shell acquired. What? Hey. Let's see here. Got some blobs. And a friend. And I need to reload. I gotta take care of blobs first. Go away. Go away. Balls. Yes, you can say it. I don't know why it wasn't letting you say it before. Now it is. I don't know why YouTube would care about your ability to or not able to say the word balls. Why would YouTube care about that? Stuff. YouTube may not care, but I does. About saying the word balls? Why do you care about saying the word balls? Alright. Stop it. Okay, no. Pretty sure. Wait, what? I can't. Nah, I should be able to grab that. That's baloney. I'm sorry, that's baloney. It's bull honky is what it is. And one of these guys. No thanks. Whoa. I did not know it could do that. I did not know that could take out a whole building. Yeesh. I did not know that was possible. It took out a whole building. Whoa. World without balls is just a word. What? I don't get it. Did I get that? And I would actually agree with the assessment that the word balls is in fact a word. That is a fact, actually. It is in fact a word. Gold, 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 gold. Okay, let's go up here. Gold, 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 gold. Armor, armor, gold, gold, armor, armor, gold, 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 armor, 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 gold, gold. All this stuff to hoover up. I mean, take out letters, balls, from the word world. Why? Why should we do that? You scamp. Seriously. He is such a scamp. Why are you here? Interested in my stuff? That's really all you have to say? Interested in my stuff? I'm interested why in the heck you're over here. Anything else I can do here? Don't really need it, don't really need it. Buy some of these. Remember, I have not found a pattern buffer yet, so if I die, this will all have been rendered pointless. We do not want that to happen. He's so lovable, so silly. Like I said, a scamp. That's what you say to scamps. Not dealing with you. Wow, with the last bullet, no less. Stop it. Another one? No. Absolutely not, lady. How dare you? Pattern buffer. Okay, so if I die, I come back. I hope that doesn't happen. But nice to know. Just in case. Ooh, foods. I love the foods. Anybody over here? It's not a trap. Okay, good. Yay, food. Oh, you. Those enemies really look like they're from Castle Wolfenstein. They look like they're right out of a Wolfenstein game. Also, you can really appreciate the little details when you're shooting with the rifle. You can hear all the individual shells falling on the ground. Just little things like that I really appreciate. Whoa! Hey! Stop it. Ah, you scared me. Okay, let's see here. Now. Ah. No auto-reloading. Oh, you sneaky sneak. Going behind cover. What do you think you are, smart? Ah! Ar. Stop moving. Take that. Stop it. Okay, I hear a tank somewhere near here. Got this ready. That is indeed a tank. Whoa, no thanks. Okay, luckily, they don't have that much health. Could have used these detonators. But I didn't. I could have. But I did not. Sorry. Okay. Whoa! I was not expecting a bunch of enemies there. Okay. They ambushed me. Got a green key card. Now, where do I use the green key card? Not remembering where I'm supposed to use it. Have some foods. Or as a friend of mine once used to say, foodables. Ooh. Can't believe I almost missed that. Where am I supposed to go now? Was I supposed to do something in here? If I was, I don't know what. Up here, maybe? Ooh, rocket launchers. That's nice. Now what? Have I been there? Because there's all that stuff here. I can imagine I probably was already there. The question isn't where can I go? The question is, where should I go? I got the green card. What do I do with it, though? And I might be able to make that jump. I can yeet myself pretty far. I'm gonna try it. This might be a bad idea, but I'm gonna do it. Yes, I made it. Made it. I don't know if that was a thing I should do, but it's a thing I did. Now the question is, why did I come over here? That's where I came from. Ah, right, this door. I was not able to access this before. Oh, I can. There's 1 gold there. I will get that. Who do we got in here? Goodbye. Thank you for your service. Got anything to say? Whoa. Who doing that? Who doing that? Stop. You too. So these actually aren't anything. Before, these bookcases actually meant, like, information. But I guess they don't right now. Got foods. Okay, I'll buy a food. At the end of the level? I guess that was. One of these levels, once I see it, one of these levels I really, really hate. It's got a bunch of, it's basically full of instant death pit. I want to say it's this next one or the one after that. Painless? No, not this one. But there is some instant death pit. There is some of that. Gotcha. Missed. Come on. Quit moving. Oh, I am, like, almost out of ammo with this. I'm not sure I've ever run out of ammo with this. Guess I've been using it too much. Never take cover by red exploding barrels. It's a bad idea. It's something you should never, ever do. Who's shooting at me? Seriously, these red cloaked ones are so annoying. Because their projectiles actually stop my bullets from hitting them. Okay, done. Okay, and you're done. One thing I've noticed about, like, in games like this, like, even if I came over here and I shot an enemy here, if her friend was over the corner, she doesn't come over to attack. Like, didn't you hear me shooting your friend? But they don't care. There's sometimes some questionable AI there. Just a tiny bit questionable. Ooh. Some grenades that I can, for some reason, attach to my pistol for reasons. Hoover up some gold. Ow. Bye. Goodbye. Out of ammo. Hi. Whoa. I hear someone throwing. Is it you? No, you're dead. You? Tank? Hey. Hey, stop it. Okay, just hang on. Cool your jets. Goodbye. Goodbye. Who's doing that? You guys are doing that. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Stop. Ow. These blood bonuses don't mean anything if I do not re-food up. Okay, got some energy. Those are really helpful for taking out those stupid armored enemies. Chain gun ammo. I believe this I will not be able to get through. Never understood what this was about. I'm pretty sure this is... The chain gun is not a weapon in this game, but for some reason the sprite is here. It's very odd. Okay, so I can't get through there. I'm pretty sure I have to go in there. Fairly certain. Yep. Such was indeed the case. Okay, pick some stuff up from here. Okay, now that I have that... Unless it's this ammo. Is it this ammo? Let's see. It is not. Okay, I guess I have no idea. Whoa! That is so many enemies, holy cow. That got me some slowdown. Earned me some slowdown there, I guess. That was so many enemies. Oh, who is still throwing? Who is still throwing stuff? Whoa, there's even more. Yeesh. Ow. Hang on. One thing at a time. I feel like I'm missing something here. I feel like I'm missing something really, really important. Like, I want to say there was an option to use a mech here. But I don't recall where that would have been from. No, I was almost positive there was a mech in this level. But I'm not seeing it anywhere. I sworn there was a mech. It's not like I can't take these enemies out. Seriously, who is doing that? There the mech is. There it is. I knew it was a thing. I knew I wasn't going crazy. Okay, now that we're up here, we can start taking out all these guys. Mobile Suit Gundam style. Up, 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 up. Mobile Suit Gundam style. That's still a thing, right? People know what that is, right? Okay, I'll just calm down. Getting too annoying. Stop. So many enemies, holy cow. Jeez. So much going on, holy cow. Jeez. So many enemies. With the level being as big as it is, getting a little bit of slowdown, actually. Even from a pixelated game like this. You... Apparently their mechs are not as good as mine. Have some cereal. What is shooting at me? Who or what? Stop it. Stop it. I can shoot through here, but I can't fit through here. Too bulky. Okay, can pick up some food rations here. With all their limbs falling to the ground. Stop that, please. Who is you? Stop it. What if Grandpa Hiré is femboy? I mean, it could be possible. I will neither confirm nor deny. You can just use your imagination however you want. You can see me, I'm right here. Do I look like a femboy? If you think I do, then cheers to you. I'm glad that satisfies whatever imagination that you want to have. Also, that felt really random. What if this person is this? He said completely randomly, not really spurred by anything in particular, but his own random thoughts. I don't think I can go through here with my mobile suit. Not the imagination, not this time. Alright, if you're convinced with that, go for it. If that makes you happy to believe that, go for it. Are you, like, gay, homosexual? Oh, is it that you want me to read this, or is there actually something behind it? Nightmare fuel. What's nightmare fuel about this? Yeah, there's some destructible walls here. And, like, if I was, would that change anything at all? Would that, like, bother you in some kind of fundamental way? Or would that make things better? I'll neither confirm nor deny, use your imagination. I feel like I just said that. I feel like I just said that. Maybe I did, but I feel like I did. Ooh. Really? That did not go through there. And they can open those anyway. That was silly. Okay, so I will neither confirm nor deny what you're saying, and you will neither confirm nor deny what you are saying. Okay, so we're at an impasse. Great, wonderful. Glad we talked that out. Ooh. Got 2 with 1 shot. And another 2 with 1 shot. Ah, no, thank you. Get wrecked. Ooh. Go away. Go away. Go away. And an extra life. Lives full? You can only have a maximum of 4? Yeesh, game.
Yeah, you can only have up to 4. Can't have 5. 5's too many.
Wow. What a silly limitation. So silly. That was skill issue at least? At least half of it? Half what? Oh. That's a surprise. Hi, little guys. Time to get stomped. Oh, our pattern buffer, yay. So if we die, we will return. I don't know why this axe works on robotic enemies, but I'll take it. I think it's time to eat a food. Okay, it looks like there's some enemies in here. Hi, goodbye. I feel like I'm hearing a tank somewhere close here. Goodbye. Whoa. You surprised me. Have grenade. Whoa, there was another one. Somehow she survived. Good job. Almost. When Fortnite? Never. Never happening. Ever. That was weird. Wouldn't open. Fortnite will never happen. Whoa. I mean, there are a ton of streamers that will play it that play Fortnite, like oodles upon oodles upon oodles. If I played Fortnite, there would be just that much less to stand out about. Meanwhile, why don't you just tell me to play Apex? Sinking City. This level I hate. Hate this level so much. The music, I love it. I love the music. It's so ambient and it's tasty. But I'll get to... You might be able to guess already why I hate this level, just from looking at this. Huh? Just give me a second here to articulate. Stop it. Hammers. There are so many hammers or axes. Yeah, exactly. It's really hard to tell if these are hammers or axes. But yes, this is literally, not even figuratively, this is literally the floor is lava. You fall once, everything's over. It's all over. Now, it's called Sinking City. I get it. City is sinking into lava. But, still, it sucks. Because you gotta do a lot of these run jumps where you yeet yourself off, like with a jump. And sometimes you can overshoot. And you can lose everything just because of it. Not even dealing with you. Not even dealing with you. Come on, come over here. Yeah, take that. Lots of gold. When I first played through this level, what about Valorant, CS2, Minecraft? Furry aim trainer? What the heck is furry aim trainer? No, do not tell me. I don't want to know. I don't want to know what furry aim trainer is. No, no furry aim trainer. Make sure when I press shift, I'm putting my weapon down to signify that I am, in fact, going to run. Yeah, I could have accidentally overshot that. Would have been really easy. Stop. Okay. Alright. So actually, this jump, this is required. This is a required jump. This isn't like a optional thing. Like, if you make this jump, you get this really cool thing. No, it's necessary for progression. You have to make that jump. There are a lot of jumps like that in this level. If you fall and you die, that's it. You start all over with that gigantic wave of hammer axes or whatever the heck they are, and getting shot from every which-a-where sucks. I'm telling you, if I die here, I will be very, very annoyed. This level's really annoying in that regard. Don't do that. Hiding behind items, really? You suck. Ah, take that. Anybody else over here? Want to be silly? Okay. Now... Who? Where? I was gonna say, it's time to take pot shots. My friend once bought furry aim trainer with gay DLC. He forgot we share the same library on Steam. Guess your friend got outed, huh? That would have been that enemy's death. If I had actually been properly reloaded. Okay. Thank you, jeez. I think we need a... Is that Hiré or higher smp? Okay. Now I'm gonna take out these guys. Goodbye. And their friend's like, oh, my friend just exploded. Oh, well. Hey! Doing that. Who and where? Why? Stop. Who's doing it? Who's doing it? I do not see anybody shooting bullets right now. They just wait until I'm trying to take pot shots and then they start attacking. Gotcha. Reload, hang on. Gotcha. Hang on. Ah! Ah! Oh, come on. Gotcha. There we go. Ah! Reload! Stop moving! Stop moving! Gotcha. We don't need proof. That's fine. Unnecessary. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. It scared me. Okay, you're gonna stop that now, thanks. Who's shooting? Stop. Stop. It's time to go to sleep. Time to go to sleep. Hiré SMP, survival multiplayer. This basically means a multiplayer Minecraft server. Don't like 1 million people do that? Doesn't like everyone do that? Not sure if I have a chance in hell of hitting that thing. Okay, yet another jump that you have to make. This is not optional. This was actually my first death on this level when I first played it. You can easily overshoot and completely miss everything. You get to stream some of, you get your friends to stream alongside you. We all play Minecraft together. Just another thing you can be half a decade behind on. Just another thing? What else am I half a decade behind on? I love the confusion and fear in his voice. That's what I'm here for, Naro. That's why I'm here. Ooh. Can you even shoot at me? Doesn't seem like you can. Too bad for you. Alright, I don't like you being around here because you're explosive. You could cause trouble. Get out of here. For real, you'll have me building balls inside your Minecraft house. That I do not doubt. No doubt in my mind about that one. I know over there... Whoa! There's a pattern buffer over there. I need to get to that. I just need to make sure I do not lose everything right now. Okay. I'm in running stance. Here we go. Okay. Good, good. Don't do that, please. I'm already on edge. Energy. Anybody up here? There is something up there. It's dead now. Okay. Go up here. Over here. Couple enemies. Pattern buffer, yes. Okay. One thing I can be at least a little bit relieved about. At least if I die, which I still might, if I die, I won't have to worry about starting this whole level all over again. I know I can make this. Made it before. And honestly, you have to be able to. You have to be able to make this. There we go. Had to have some forward momentum. Alright. There's another one. This is a jump that you must make. Okay. Phew. Always clench a little bit there. Okay, and now we have 1 million axes being thrown at us. Everybody's favorite, right? Can you not be strafing everywhere, please? Okay, thank you for dying. You gotta admire the determination on this one. There's no way in hell she's gonna hit me with those grenades, but she's trying. She's trying with all her might. It's so sad. It really is. So sad. So sad. Alright. Make sure do not lose everything here. Okay. If Hiré Cult's SMP were ever created, I would build the prettiest D1CK on the server and live inside it. You would live inside one. I can see you living inside one. Who? What? Hey. Stop it. Dead. Okay. Wow, that took a while to get here. Where are you? Wow. From downtown. Hang on here. Ah! Need to reload. Got you. Got you. Who is doing that? Stop it! Jeez. Okay. Back here. You're dead. You're also dead. You're also dead. Ah! Reload. I missed. There we go. Seriously, I love this music so much. If it weren't for this level constantly making me clench because everything is lava and almost every jump could mean an end. If it wasn't for that, I would actually really be able to enjoy this music and vibe to it, because I love it. I love the ambience, I love the piano. Ah, a food. Goodbye. 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 Really? You survived! How dare you! There we go. Those are results I wanted. Jeez. Anybody else? Somebody else is shooting. Dang it! And now I'm completely out of ammo with it now. Okay. Well, no more taking long pot shots. I'm out. Alright. Ow! Okay. That hurts. Go away. It's just like life. Every jump might mean the end. I don't know. I mean, if I just got up from my chair and jumped right now, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be the end. Just gonna go out on a limb. Not actually out on a limb. Just gonna go out on a limb and say, probably it won't be the end. Okay, time to use some shotgun a bit. I'm running out with pretty much everything. Okay. Ow. Man, those screams of agony, I hate it. I feel guilty. No, not just once. Every single time. I feel guilty. You don't understand. And what if Meteor hit you because you jumped? I don't know. What is Meteor? Is it a meteor made of meth? Foods. Maybe Naro is just so used to typing meth that he accidentally typed meteor instead of meteor. Something you want to admit? Breaking Bad, Naro. Ah, the Angel of Envy, Lysander. Lysander's the Angel of Envy. Okay. Okay, so we gotta be very careful here because we're on a catwalk. And yes, an instant death catwalk. Just gotta be really careful not to try to avoid projectiles and then fall to our death. No? Fine, I'm rewatching it, Lamau. Rewatching what? Breaking Bad? Ow. Can always recommend a rewatch. Okay, there we go. Bit by bit. Take it slow. Okay, we're being shot at. Okay, that's one out of the way. Take cover here for a second. Oop, accidentally hit my mic. Very careful here. Eesh. This constantly has me clenching. All these robots shooting at me from really, really far away, and no more sniper rifle ammo. Alright. We're good so far. Yep, because I dropped it after the 3rd season. How? How can you drop Breaking Bad after the 3rd season? Every season that ends, you're like, I have to watch the next one. At least that's what happened with me. Like, I could not stop watching. Alright, so here's another extra life, which we can't use, because you can't have more than 4, which I think is really, really dumb. I'll buy a couple of these. Yeah, I'll buy a couple of these. I might not need them. They might provide them for me up before the boss, but I can't be sure of that. Which I hate. So otherwise, I would have to come all the way back down here just to buy them. And that's precarious, because this is all catwalks that you can fall off and die really easily. I just finished rewatching Breaking Bad today. When did you start? How long did it take you to get through the whole series? Again, rather. Right, stop. Okay. I'm just a sitting duck out here. This really sucks. There's just no cover. Okay. Alright. Little by little. Little by little. Don't want to take anything too quickly here. Okay. Because if we were to do a run jump here, we would launch ourselves. Like, you've seen how far we can jump. We would launch ourselves off of here and we'd be dead instantly. But you gotta be able to gauge it. Like, if you should do a regular walking double jump or a running double jump. Okay. Taking it nice and slow. Is there anything back here? Oh, it's you! Of course you're hiding here! You scamp! What a scamp! Okay, let's get some battle armor. Let's blood bonus ourselves. Okay, and we were out of quite a few of things here. We want to make sure, we've got enough of these. Okay, we've got enough rocket launcher. Okay, I think you have enough. Okay, and yeah, these are very expensive. Okay, let's see. Probably like 3 weeks or so. Been watching it while doing other stuff like cleaning, washing dishes. Last time I watched it, I watched Better Call Saul first and then went on to Breaking Bad, watching it in timeline order. This time I started it with Breaking Bad, airing order. So now I'm moving on to Better Call Saul. Tycho, our favorite femboy. Yeah, he's very obviously a femboy. No question there. I cannot imagine him talking and having a really low voice. It'd be kind of disorientating. You hear his voice and he's all like, "What are you boyin'?" And we have our pattern buffer here, yes, so in case we die. Okay, so we know this is Lysander, the guy who's been helping us, the guy who actually summoned us. So when I played this last night / yesterday, he was actually the one who summoned us over. It's like, you're the only one that can help free the angels. And he's actually one of the angels we now need to free. By killing him, of course. That was not him, by the way. That was just a gigantic airship out of nowhere so far I have not seen in any other part of the game but here. I don't think there's anything else here to get or take. Okay, let's reload here. All right. All right, there's Lysander. Like I said, he took a growth hormone or something, because now he's huge. Gotta be careful, because there are instant death hits here. Yeah, so I have no idea why suddenly he's absolutely monstrously huge. He used to be the same size as us. Okay, so now that we've taken care of all the guys protecting him, now we can focus on him. And as long as we're paying attention to where we are, there shouldn't be any trouble. This is basically just circle strafing. I don't think he's able to do much against us just as long as we are constantly circling him. Sorry, Lysander. Sorry, Lysander. Holy, frame rate drops. Have a nice sleep, Lysander. Thank you for summoning me. So in the end, you decided, boss. You decided Lysander is Smash. Okay, let's hoover all this stuff up. these are nothing. I don't even know why they put these here, because they provide no cover. Maybe like one hit. If they get hit once and then they're just gone. Okay, rifle. Shotgun full, SMG. Okay, and we have a permanent upgrade here. Sprint booster. So you can handle weapons while sprinting, and sprinting consumes less stamina. Also, you can hold your breath while when not moving, while zooming. Yes, Lysander's a dude. It was stated. Smash. It's good to know you don't discriminate. But more than that, regardless of whether Lysander is a guy or a girl, he was the one that that summoned us here. So it's kind of sad. I can't believe Lysander is gone. He was such a good soul. And the best line in the game. Just leave me away for a while. Just leave me away. Leave me away. Okay, before I leave you away, though, I'm going to sell this stuff. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I actually contacted, I said this yesterday, but no one was here. I actually contacted the creator of the game, Doe Kuramori. I always get stuck up when I say his name the first time. And I was like, hey, I could totally, like, translate your dialogue lines and make them, like, more native-like and natural sounding. I sent him a Twitter post, or X, or whatever. And he liked the comment. Then he never responded, never said anything. So I guess he doesn't really care about fixing the lines and how they sound kind of weird. He should be aware of it. Never call it X. I just call it the thing that most people call it, and then I say or whatever it is, using the supposed new name that it has. Okay. Now I'm honestly just kind of. Oops, I sold 4 instead. Now I'm just kind of cheesing. So I can just go in here and sell the stuff, and then pick up the stuff, and then go back into a level here, and then once it loads up, go back to the hub, and it'll all respawn, then I can do it all over again. Never use the term X. Never tell me what to do. Never. Also, never say never. A self-defeating statement. It's tweeter, a bird that goes tweet, tweet, tweet. Not X. Never call Twitter, quote unquote, X. Did this freeze? So nothing's happening. Really? Nothing is happening. I think the game might have frozen. Yep. Game's frozen. For some reason. Because it wanted to freeze, I guess. Alright, fine. Trying to open Task Manager. It's not coming up. pushing, I'm alt-tabbing, and I'm pushing X a bunch of times. That's not doing anything either. Let me out. I'm pushing alt-tab isn't letting me out. Stuck. Oh, I can close Task Manager. That's helpful. I'm rapidly pushing the X button on the Citadel. It's not doing anything. It is your fault only. Shut up. This is not my fault. Does Alt F4 work? Alt F4 does not work. Okay. Gonna try Task Manager again. Man, I cannot do anything. I'm alt-tabbing, trying to go to my browser, trying to go to OBS. Mostly, I just want to go to the Task Manager so I can get out of this. It's not letting me do that either. Try restarting your PC and thinking about your sins. Okay, Control S for some reason works. Okay, what can I do in here from Control S? Aside from restarting and thinking about my sins. That's the last thing I want to do. Man, pushing X does not work. And this game really hard locked everything. So while we're here, why did you call it X? Explain, hardy har har. Well, first I called it Twitter, and then I said or X or whatever it's called. You're hyper fixating is what you're doing. Man, I can't even close window. Close window. Close window. Close window. Close window. Close window. No matter how many times I push it. Of course, Task Manager, which is what I really want, refuses to show up. Get off of my screen! Doe Kuramori. This is hogwash. Alright, well, I guess this is where I have to end the stream. I was going to end the stream here anyway, but this just means I can't access my my end card and say this is the end of the stream and have a little music playing. So I guess I'll just end the stream here. And the only way I'm going to be able to get out of the stream is by pushing restart. I don't know how that's going to affect when the stream ends. Think about your sins. Naro, think about your mom. Shut up and think about your mom. I don't know what else to do because I'm not going to restart and then start up the stream again just so I can be like, okay, and here's the end card. Okay, bye. I'm not going to do that. Okay, so I guess I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for showing up and for dealing with the silliness that was this game. It's still a great game. I still like it a lot. And I would like to finish it, actually. Because I have not actually finished a game. Joke's on you, she left. Ooh. Who left? Who? I don't know who you're talking about. Yeah. So, see you next time. Goodbye. I'm pushing restart now. Have a nice day. See you next week. Have a nice week. Have a nice life. Goodbye. Arrivederci. Hasta luego. Closing for apps and restarting. OBS. Edge. Skype. Taskman.